Hello, 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 my internet fans and family. We are back with another watch along elimination game. And this is the Eastern Conference Finals as the Cleveland Cavaliers take on your New York Knicks. Because the Knicks are up 3-0 in this series, and they are looking to complete the sweep and knock out the Cavs and get the air ticket into the NBA Finals. But we'll see what Cleveland can do to avoid that. And we'll also see as the countdown clock has officially hit 38 minutes as they are. Oh, there's Tracy Morgan in Cleveland wearing a Knicks shirt. They let him into the stadium there. How about that? So we'll see if the Knicks can continue their winning ways and see if Cleveland can live to fight another day and continue on. Welcome, welcome, welcome again. I'm your host and moderator, Statboy Mike. This is Statboy Sports Bar, watch along of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. Now, if Cleveland, of course, does survive, we'll continue on. And we'll see where it goes from there because they'll have another chance. Game 5 will be, if necessary, will be Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Game 6 will be Friday night at 8 o'clock. And Game 7 will be Sunday night at 8 o'clock. These are all if necessary. This is if Cleveland wins. All games are scheduled to start at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. All games are on ESPN. So we'll see where the game goes. Of course, if you have not seen a watch along, I call the game as I see it on ESPN. I throw out play-by-play as best I possibly can because I don't know all the players' names. I do apologize for that. I will try my best to listen to what the commentator is saying and report that to you. And after every basket that gets made, of course, the score will be updated verbally. I do have the board here, but I don't know if I'm going to go back and forth. That's a game time decision in that. Also, tomorrow night, this is official. There'll be another watch along tomorrow night. And it will be hockey. And there'll be another potential sweep. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, or 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, I'll probably go live about 8 o'clock or so, or 8:30, depending on the day. We'll go from there with that. The Colorado Avalanche are down 3-0 against the Vegas Golden Knights. Another sweep is in play here. Now, of course, the Avalanche, they are the President's Trophy champions. They did the best in the regular season. But there's always this hidden prospect, also known as a curse, that the team that wins the President's Trophy does not win Lord Stanley's Cup. So we'll see if that takes place tomorrow. That's tomorrow night. Game starts at 9. I'll probably go live about 8:30. It is an elimination game. In the other matchup in the Western Conference Final, the Canadiens and the Hurricanes are currently tied at 1 game apiece. Game 3 is tonight. That series will go to a Game 5. Game 5 between the Canadiens and the Hurricanes will be on May 29th on TNT. So that might be a bit of a scheduling thing. Let me confirm that quickly right now. If the Cavs do win, May 29th would be opposite Game 6 of the Knicks and the Cavaliers. So we got a lot of scheduling to do in the next couple of days. But we have a mantra in this house: we'll figure it out and we'll get through it. That is a beautiful mantra. We'll get through it. I should make a shirt on that one, honestly, because that's what we do. We get through it, we figure it out, and we do it. Okay. And the Western Conference Final, that between the Thunder and the Spurs, they have gone 5 games. Their series is tied at 2 games apiece. Game 6, it will go to a Game 7 no matter what, I believe. No, Game 5 is tomorrow night. I'll get this right yet, folks. Game 5 is tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Game 6 will be the elimination game. That will be Thursday night at 8:30. So again, we'll figure it all out. We'll work on schedules left and right, and we'll see where things going. The main point is, though, we are here now. We'll see if the Cavs can stay alive or if the Knicks can move on. And I know I've talked about it a bit, the Danhausen curse. You know, Danhausen's been popping up on ESPN saying that, you know, he has uncursed the Knicks and they'll stay uncursed until he gets a seat next to Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Well, I don't know if that's happened yet, but let's just put it that I think the Knicks are up 3-0 because they've just been playing better. Game 1, that's the wrong one. Game 1, they had to go into overtime to win 115-104. Game 2 was a wild game, 109-93, and Game 3 was 121-108. In fact, Jimmy Fallon talked about, I believe it was Game 1. It was a very interesting comeback for the Knicks. They were down, I think it was in the 20s, and they fought all the way back. So, you know, and that was just Game 1. But now they can close it out and go from there. And the Thunder rolls. Outside, having a bit of a thunderstorm out there. We've had some stormy weather out here in Sevier County. Lots of rain. Of course, with all that precipitation came a lot of humidity. Not necessarily heat, but humidity. So there's that. Let me see if I can remove this so I can go full screen. Nope, we don't want that. That's better. Make it a little bit bigger so you can see me. There you go. Also, I want to thank the news from the Coca-Cola 600 took place last weekend, or last week, I believe it was on Thursday. Let me bring up the news really quickly here. Bring this up here. Okay, that was that Sunday. That was yesterday. So Saturday, Thursday, of course, we broke the news along with the rest of the NASCAR world that we lost Kyle Busch, two-time Cup champion, and there was there was a little bit of speculation if the race would go on or wouldn't go on, but it did, and a lot of traditions and a lot of memories and a lot of honorable moments took place. The first honorable moment, our team RCR, Richard Childress Racing, they decided to retire or to temporarily retire the number 8. That was Kyle's car number. The number is going to be set aside for when his son begins his racing career. That has already been stated by the team and by the family. So if they are going to be using the number 33 car. And so they brought their car. Their car was the first car to be placed onto the track in Charlotte. Nobody else moved. It was their car. It was the number 33 car. And on the car was a smaller number 8 for Kyle. There was a moment of silence, of course, before the race. And just like fans did with Dale when he passed away, every year they would hold up 3 fingers. And on the third lap of I believe, Daytona, the commentating team went silent. The fans went silent, and all you would hear was the sound of the engines for one full lap. So they did the same thing for Kyle on lap 8 because he was number 8. So commentators went silent. The fans held up 8 fingers for Kyle. And also the Indy 500 took place. They went silent and just the motors ran on lap 18. So both of those were done in his honor again. But now it's time to, move on and continue racing because that's what Kyle would have wanted. There were a few fans saying, Kyle wouldn't want that. He would not want the race to be not run because of him. He would have wanted to race. So there was that. And Daniel Suarez won the Coca-Cola 600 on. And of course, the race was called due to rain. And there was some rain in the forecast. It rained, and so they decided to stop the race there. So there's that. All right. And let's see. Something else new that, I like to give little moments of what's been happening with me and what's going on with me and new things and things like that. We got to experience the East Tennessee Renaissance Fair. And I have never been to a Renaissance Fair. I knew nothing about it, really. I knew a little bit about it, but I never got a chance to experience one in California. So we took the day off yesterday, being Memorial Day weekend. I know a rare day off for me anyway, because I am a workaholic. I don't really take time off to do stuff like that. But we went out there to the Sevier County Fairgrounds. Not too big of an area, few acres big. It does I believe it houses farm animals at some point. And of course, one big thing at Ren fairs are costumes. And of course, the children that were there, They all wore their princess costumes or their pixie costumes, and the ladies wore their lady-in-waiting costumes, and the men wore, like leather armor or whatever they would wear back in those years. And of course, they were a few of them were walking around with swords and things like that. And there were vendors there selling their wares and whatnot. And the main point that I saw was a giant fenced off area with gentlemen wearing full suits of armor. And basically, they were just swinging swords and weapons at each other for like a minute at a time. So there was that, and there were food trucks and everything. So it's just, a good old-fashioned little festival. People trying to sell their wares in a Renaissance-style way. It was nice. We shortened the day because of the humidity. And then after that, we came home and rested, and we watched the Coca-Cola 600 for a little bit, had a nice Memorial Day dinner, and then went to bed and finished out the weekend. Back to work we go. So that's pretty much what's been going on lately. Not much else. Not much going on other than that. Just the normal, good old-fashioned grind, as we call it, to the grindstone there. So let's take a look here and see what the plan is for the official preview here for tonight's basketball game, taken from ESPN. Headline reads, New York looks to clinch conference finals against Cleveland in Game 4. The money line is the Knicks are favored by 1.5 with the over-under at 217.5. That's a betting thing, of course. The Knicks are leading the series 3-0. The bottom line is this. The New York Knicks look to clinch the series over the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks defeated the Cavaliers 121-108 in the last matchup on Sunday. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 30 points, and Evan Mobley led the Cavaliers with 24. The Cavaliers are 33-19 against Eastern Conference opponents. Cleveland ranks 8th in the league with 28.3 assists per game, led by James Harden, averaging 8. The Knicks are 35-17 against Eastern Conference opponents. New York ranks 3rd in the Eastern Conference, shooting 37.3% from three-point range. We all know what my take on the three-point shot is. It's great to look at. It's dangerous when you miss, and it's not necessary all of the time. The Cavaliers' 14.3 made three-pointers per game this season are only 0.4 more made shots on average than the 13.9 that the Knicks give up. The Knicks are shooting 47.8 from the field, 1.4 higher than the 46.4% the Cavaliers have shot this season. So there you go. Let's go on FanDuel really quickly, and let's see what kind of parlays are available. Because let's face it, I look at the parlays, but I never have the courage to bet. Because I don't want to lose the money. That's why. Let's see what FanDuel says. All righty. This is one from Charles Barkley. Back Chuck's picks and ride with the legend for Game 4. If Harden scores 15 or more points, and Bridges scores 15 or more points, and Mitchell scores 25 or more points, and Brunson scores 25 or more points, it pays at plus 432. Here's a big one. Stars start fast. Expect big names to ignite the scoreboard early. If Harden scores 6 or more points in the first quarter, and Karl Anthony Towns does the same, and Mitchell scores 8 or more points, and Brunson scores 8 or more points, this is all in the first quarter, it pays 24.5 to 1. Here's another big one for at 18 to 1. If the Knicks win and Brunson scores 30 or more points and Karl Anthony Towns has 14 or more rebounds and a newbie makes 3 or more three-pointers, that pays 18 to 1. And here's one: if Mitchell scores 30, Mobley has 10 or more rebounds, Harden has 8 or more assists, and the Cavaliers win, that's 15 to 1. So some pretty good parlays there, but even though I make some money on ride sharing, I don't want to lose it. Even if it's $1 each. It's not being cheap, it's being smart. DraftKings, of course, says that New York is the favorite by 2.5. Cleveland's the underdog. Guard Dennis Schroeder, he's out with an illness, so he will not play tonight. And the clock is now at 17 minutes. 5 minutes to go until, as the Cavaliers are gathering in the hallway, looks like they're getting ready for a pregame prayer as they try to avoid elimination. The Knicks on the road in the playoffs have gone from a -1 up to a +13, with their highest being a +51 April 30th when they played against the Hawks. So we'll see where this all goes. And again, let's go ahead and retweet the feed. Twitter. Wow, 50% premium. All right. We are live. Hashtag let them know. Let them know. And New York's hashtag. Always Knicks. Repost. All right, before we get to the top of the hour, let's show what's coming up. on our trailer, and then we'll go with the official starting watch along with the show.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling, as we take a look at Rocket Arena, Cleveland, Ohio. Michael Bridges is up on the. His eyes are wide open. He is really excited to be there. There's James Harden with that super beard. Again, Knicks are up 3-0. Thunder and Spurs are tied at 2 going into Game 5. Game 6 will be an elimination game for that, as Richard Jefferson, Tim Leaguer, and Mike Breen are officially welcoming us to the ESPN coverage of Game 6. Game 4. I'll get this right yet. ESPN Analytics says that almost said the Yankees. The Knicks have a 60-40 chance. It's about 59-41. And, of course, Stephen A. Smith, of course, is the biggest Knicks fan in the whole ESPN universe. The Knicks have a 101.2 opposing points per game, opposing three-point field goal at 31%. So defense, of course, does win games just as much as offense does. One thing I need to check here. Friday, 11 to 4, 12 to 4. James Harden, though, has not hit 20 points. He got close to game 19. And they're going to commercial. So there you go. All right, so let's see what's going on the Twitter. Mike the Miz says the Cavs are getting a win in Game 4. Mike, Miz is from Parma, Ohio. He loves his Cleveland teams. So there's that. Can the Knicks sweep the Cavs? In New York's 10 straight wins, they have outscored their opponents by 225 points, the best margin by any team in a 10-game stretch in the regular season or playoffs in NBA history. Do-we-do. Happy birthday, Tribal Chief. Wow, I'm older than Roman Reigns? Oh my gosh. And it's raining. It is raining. Just hit 70. All right, 70 of you watching. I greatly appreciate that. I'm going to take this banner down, and that'll be from my score. Back against the wall. Have to find a way. Yes, they do. Energy, intensity, and passion. My phone is blowing up. Another shot of the city. As the rain comes down. The starting lineups. Coach of the New York Knicks, Mike Brown. first season as Knicks head coach, two-time NBA Coach of the Year. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Karl Anthony Towns. And the arena goes dark. Matthew Dellavedova pulls the Cavaliers' sword from its pedestal. As the Eastern Conference Final, as the Cavaliers' entrance video is being played on the Rocket Arena screen. What is a Cavalier? The starting lineup: number 1, James Harden. Number 45, Donovan Mitchell. Number 2, Max Strus. Number 4, Evan Mobley. And number 31, Jarrett Allen. A Cavalier is a supporter of King Charles I in the English Civil War, or a small spaniel of a breed with a moderately long, non-curly, silky coat. Lisa Salter is reporting on the court. No team has ever won a series after trailing 3-0 in basketball. 0 wins, 163 losses. Well, friends, that means Cleveland's going home tonight. They're staying home. That's one of those stats where you want to question, why do you show that stat? Mike Brown is going to be mic'd up, or he's giving his You didn't have to say that. All right. Center court and New York or Cleveland is going to control. Harden's going to start with the basketball. He's going to pass it up. Mobley's going to go with the first shot, and he's going to score. And Cleveland is up 2-0. Let's see what New York can do. Kicks it out behind the 3-point line. Interception. Cleveland gets the ball back. That's a turnover. They're going for three early and hit it. Donovan Mitchell now gives the Cavaliers a quick 5-0 lead. Bridges misses. Cleveland gets the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Strus loses the pass, and it goes back to New York. Quick 5-0 lead by the Cavs in the first minute of play. Here's Mitchell. He's going to bounce pass in, and New York gets on the board with Mikal Bridges making the first shot. Brunson with the assist. 5-2 is the score. And is that a turnover? No. Cleveland with the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Long three, and it's good. Donovan Mitchell comes up with an extra long three to give the Cavaliers a 6-point lead, and that's 6 points for Mitchell. New York for three, got it. Josh Hart makes the score 8-5. Mitchell for three. Nope, he missed that one. Didn't need to take that one, really. 8-5 is the score. Behind the 3-point line, they're going to shoot for it. Nope. Anobi misses that one. Cleveland gets the ball back. Fakes the three, passes over to the corner. Three is no good. Strus missed that one. Rebound goes back to the Knicks. And a nice touch as Bridges gets the layup, makes the score 8-7. Mitchell answers back, makes it 10-7 with a floating jumper. $10-7 is the score. Bless you. You're welcome. Brunson driving in, gets the shot, makes it 10-9. Harden coming up. Harden steps back, goes for three, misses. Ball goes back to New York. Wide open, and that's a foul. Donovan Mitchell gets the foul. What am I tasting? Broccoli. Needs more seasoning. Please. Mitchell fouls Bridges. That will send him to the line. First free throw is good. And that will tie the game at 10. Bridges looking to give New York their first lead of the game. And he does. New York now up 11-10. Cleveland with the ball. Bridges now has 6 points. Harden with it. Behind the three-point line. Dribbling low. Passes. Mobley. That was a rejection. Anthony Towns with it. Three-pointer. Bridges missed the three. Ball goes back to Cleveland. Mobley for three. Got it. Cleveland regains the lead, 13-11. New York with the ball. Brunson for three. No, off the front of the rim. Ball stays with New York. Another three. Got that one. Karl Anthony Towns gives New York the lead by 1. 14-13. Cleveland with it. Nice little layup. Nope. Gets fouled. Mitchell gets fouled by Hart. He's going to shoot 2. Mitchell at the line to tie the game. And he does. 14-14 is the score. Mitchell taking a big breath before to calm himself before the shot. And Cleveland regains the lead, 15-14. New York taking their time. Mitchell's got 10 points. New York with the ball behind the line. Long three. No good. Didn't need to take that one, really. Did not need to take that. Brunson did not take that. Long three by Cleveland. That was an air ball, but it comes home with a dunk. That makes it 17-14. Mobley with the dunk after Mitchell misses with a long three. In the corner for three. Nope. Rebound goes back to New York. Misses another one, and Cleveland gets it back. Three by Harden. Nope. New York gets it back. Nice play by New York to get this lead down to 1. Karl Anthony Towns with a running dunk, 17-16. Timeout is called by Cleveland. What an interesting sequence that was. Anunoby misses the jumper. Karl Anthony Towns gets the rebound. Misses the jump shot. Goes to Harden, who misses. And then it goes back, and we take a timeout. 17-16 is the score. So let's see who's got what. Mikal Bridges has 6. Karl Anthony Towns and Josh Hart have 3. Jalen Brunson has 2. And Anunoby has nothing for 14. Bench hasn't come in yet. For the Cavs, it's just Mitchell and Mobley. Mitchell has 8. Mobley has 5. Wait a minute. That's not right. Let's refresh that. Thank you. Let's try that again. Okay. Bridges with 6, Karl Anthony Towns with 5, Josh Hart with 3, Jalen Brunson with 2 for 16 points. 10 points for Mitchell and 7 for Mobley, giving the score 17-16. Flash flood warning? Really? That's new. This is what I love about severe county weather. Pops up but nobody panics. I mean, it's raining now, but the National Weather Service town has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Sevier County until 10:45. At 8:20 p.m. Eastern, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain. Up to 2.5 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall in the warned area. Flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways. Sevierville, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Pittman Center. That's us. Turn around, don't drown. We'll be fine. What else did I see? Oh, it's Hell's Kitchen. That's not. The Knicks last lost the Eastern Finals against the Pacers back in 2025. Thank you, Tyler. Cavs for 3, missed. New York with the rebound. New York with the ball. Blocked. Ow. Knicks with the ball. Long 3. Got it. Karl Anthony Towns makes it 19-17. Anthony Towns now has 8 points. Harden for 3. Rebound all the way down and a simple, easy 2-pointer for Jalen Brunson. Harden with a pass. Cavs for 3. Nope. New York again, right under the basket. Turnaround, up and in. Anunoby makes it a 6-point lead. The Knicks are on a 9-0 run. And we got a foul away from the ball. And Anunoby will be called for a personal foul away from the ball. Yeah, that was accidental. I agree. Max Strauss is out. Tyson is in. Robinson is in for Hart. And McBride is in for Ananube. Cavs down by 6. Harden with the ball. 5 on the shot clock. Harden loses it but gets fouled. Fouled by Towns. That's going to put Harden to the line. Harden at the line. First shot is good. Cavs down by 5, 23-18. Again, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. The next 3 games if the Cavs win tonight. Second shot is good. 23-19 is the score. Those were Harden's first points of the game. Knicks coming up the court. 4 minutes to go. Alley-oop is up and in, with Robinson putting the lead back up at 6. And we got a foul. Bridges. Non-shooting foul, though. Cavs with it. Dancing around. Harden with it now. 7 on the shot clock. Harden stepping back. Harden for 3. Well, is it 3 or was it 2? It looked like a 2, but they gave him 3. Harden gets that one, puts the lead down by 3. I thought I saw his foot on the line. New York with the ball. Bridges, corner 3, no good, and Cleveland will get it. A 3 will tie it here. Offensive foul by Jalen Tyson. He charged in. You can't do that. Ball goes back to New York. New York with the ball. Three-pointer. It's good. Count it. Miles McBride puts the lead back up to 6. Cleveland has it. In the corner, going for a 3 to answer back, and they do. Merrill makes it 28-25. Alley-oop play by New York. Makes it 30-25. Robinson with the assist from Brunson. And Cleveland answers right back. As Shimei makes lead is 3. New York dishes out the three. Count it. That was Shimei's shot. Excuse me. Now 33-27. Mitchell made the shot previously. Mobley drives up in, and the ball bounces out. New York has the ball. They're up by 6 with 1:40 to go. Brunson for 3. Oh, that was unnecessary, but it looks so good. That gives them a 9-point lead. Cleveland misses that 3. Rebound and the ball, and it's going to be Cleveland's ball. TV timeout. We'll be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
It's looking like that there might be a challenge during the commercial. That I thought was a 2. Excuse me. Taking a look at this replay here. All right, that was confirmed. It was a 2-point shot, not a 3. So the score is 36-26. And to tip in, and now it becomes 38-26. With less than a minute to go. Cavs coming in. Oh, what a miss that was. That's going to give the ball back to the Knicks. .25 seconds left in the quarter. 10 seconds on that shot clock. Goes for the bank, up and in, no good. Cleveland's just going to try and go for the last shot now. They're down by 12. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three-pointer at the buzzer is no good, and that's the end of the first. 38-26 is your score. Try and make this shot for $1 million. Wide left. All right. So let's take a look at let's get some first quarter stats. Karl Anthony Towns with 8. Jalen Brunson with 7. Mikal Bridges with 6. Josh Hart with 3. OG Anunoby with 2 on the bench. Mitchell Robinson with 6. Landry Shamet and Miles McBride with 3 each for 38. For the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell with 12. Evan Mobley with 7. James Harden with 4. Jarrett Allen and Max Strus don't have any points, and Sam Merrill has 3 off the bench for 26. As far as team stats, the Knicks are shooting 15 out from 27 in field goals. The Cavs are 9 of 24. 56% for the Knicks, 38% for the Cavs. Three-pointers, the Knicks are at 50%, 6 out of 12. Cavs are 4 out of 14. Both teams have made all their free throws that they have attempted. And we're getting ready to start the second quarter. Oh, I thought we were going to go to the commercial. Okay, so we're not. All right. So, quick run to the restroom. I'll be right back. All righty. When you have to go to the restroom, you gotta go. Cavaliers are down by 17 points. And with a 3 here, make it 20. Knicks up 46-26. Cleveland has to call the timeout. Oh my gosh. What's been going on here? What did I miss? Jose Alvarado made it 40-26 to start the period or the quarter. Mobley missed a 3. Knicks got the rebound. McBride made a 3 to make it 43-26. And Shimei makes it 46-26 as the Cavs call timeout. All right. Boy, I sound like a Dan Housen thing there. I wonder if I'm working on a Dan. You are cursed. Needs a lot of work, though. All right, with the timeout, the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns with 8. Jalen Brunson with 7. Mikal Bridges with 6. Josh Hart with 3. OG Anunoby. I'll never get his name right. And Anunoby with 2. On the bench, Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shimei, and Miles McBride each have 6. And Jose Alvarado has 2. 20 points off the bench for the Knicks. Mitchell with 12, Mobley with 7, Harden with 4, and only 3 for Merrill for the Cavs. Knicks are up by 20 points. I'm going to send a... The New York Knicks, 31 consecutive days without a loss, 10 wins by 10 or more points, and seeking their first finals appearance since 1999. And there's Spike Lee in his orange and blue. We already saw Tracy Morgan earlier. There's Fat Joe. Let's see if the Cavs can chop into this 20-point lead. The Knicks have been on a 16-0 run. Harden, back pass, almost went for the 3, drives it in, misses, rebound New York. Will the run continue? Now they're getting greedy, and they missed. Rebound goes back to the Cavs. 16-0 run. Harden again. They're teasing the 3. Mobley loses the ball. That's a turnover, and the run continues. 18-0 run. As Alvarado makes it a 22-point game. And another turnover for three. No rebound, but dunked in. And that's going to make it a 20-point run and a 24-point lead. Harden for three. No, but a foul, I believe. Harden will shoot three. First one is good. He was fouled behind the three-point line. He gets three shots. Second one is good. First points in 4 minutes for the Cavs. Substitutions now for New York. Third free throw is good. He makes all three. Now they're only down by 21. New York coming in. Cavs get a turnover. And Carl Anthony Towns gets it, steals it right back. New York has it right back. And that's a block. Now Cleveland gets it back. Back-to-back rebounds and turnovers. 21-point lead for the Knicks. Stephen A. is probably ecstatic by now. Three-pointer for the Cavs. Bounces in and out. Ellis missed that one. Anunoby dials in and gets a three, putting the lead up to 24. 53-29. Cavs answer back with a three of their own. Mitchell makes it 53-32. New York just passing the ball around now. Lost it. That's a turnover. Cavs can get the lead down to about below 20 with a basket. Nope. "20 rebounds for the Knicks, only 11 for the Cavs." Anunoby makes it. Makes the lead go up to 23. 55-32. OG Anunoby has 7 points. I know I'm saying his name wrong. That's a turnover. New York has it again. And the foul is called. Mitchell fouls Bridges. Bridges will go to the line. Exactly 7 minutes to go. First free throw is good. Makes the lead 24. 56-32. Bridges now has 7 points. And a quarter. 25 silver point lead for the Knicks. 7 turnovers for the Cavs, which result in 14 points for the Knicks. Harden. That's a turnover, block shot. And that was a bit of a mistake there. Mitchell loses the ball. .25 lead for the Knicks. The crowd is so silent right now. Fakes the three. Brunson driving up and in. Gets the shot, but gets called for the foul. Harden fouls Brunson. Brunson will go to the line to shoot two. First one up and in. Ooh, what a hit that was. Brunson misses the second free throw. Rebound went to himself, and then Ellis with a foul. New York with the ball. Going for three. Got it. 29-point lead as Strus makes it 61-32. They're dancing with that 30-point lead. Here goes Harden. He's driving in. Dishes it out. Three-pointer Cleveland. Got it. 61-35. It was Shimei with the three. Strus just made that one. Knicks miss. Rebound. Loose. Ball out of bounds, and it's going to go to Cleveland. Cavs get that one, 61-37. That's Strus. And Mobley fouls. It's going to send Robinson to the line. Looks like the Knicks are in the bonus, so it looks like every foul is going to send the Knicks to the line. First shot is a miss. Mitchell Robinson going for his second free throw. And he misses the second one. Rebound goes to the Cavs, who are down by 24. Harden driving in. Dishes it out. 3 for the Cavs. Nope. A whistle. And New York is going to call timeout. Don't know why, but we'll see what happens. New York is just crushing this game by 24 points. Be right
And
back.
now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling, all the wrestling. $10 for Karl Anthony Towns, 8 for Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson, 7 for OG Anunoby, and Josh Hart has 3. The bench, Landry Shamet has 9, Mitchell Robinson and Miles McBride have 6, and Jose Alvarado has 4 for a total of 61. For the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell has 15, James Harden and Evan Mobley each have 7, Max Strus has 5. Jarrett Allen, the only starter with no points. And only on the bench, Sam Merrill has 3 for 37. 24-point game lead. Why do I have a feeling that there is a tweet from Stephen A. right about now? Or how many people on social media are saying, end the game now. It's not even it's not even halftime yet. The Knicks are at 58%, 16 assists, 24 points in the paint, and 25 fast break points, and the Cleveland are much less. 38% field goal, 6 assists, 8 points in the paint, and only 3 fast break points. New York with the ball, with less than 4 minutes to go in the half. 3-pointer, no good. And Cleveland loses the no. New York touched it last, so Cleveland gets the ball. That's 2 for the Cavs. Mobley gets that one, makes it 61. Small run here for the Cavs. Seven unanswered points. New York puts it up. No good. Rebound will go to the Cavs. All right, let's see if they can add to this. Misses that one. Rebound goes back to New York. Mitchell gets fouled by Hart. Or Hart gets fouled by Mitchell, excuse me. Reverse it. Turn it over. Josh Hart is going to go to the free throw line. Free throw, no good. Second free throw. Trickles in. 62-39. Mitchell with 17 points. Harden spinning around, turns around, shoots, and in. 62-41. That's 9 points for Harden. New York's just passing around. They go for three. No good. Rebound, Cleveland. Let's see if they can chop that 21-point lead down to at least 19. Harden driving in. Draws the foul. And Anube with the foul. Harden says he's okay. First free throw by Harden. No good. Harden looking for his double digit. Got it. That's 10 points for Harden. Cleveland's still down by 20. .245 and a half. 20-point lead. Knicks up by 20. Goes for two. Got it. Brunson makes it 64-42. Brunson's got 10. Harden dishes out for three. Yep, Cleveland answers back. Leads now down to 19, 64-45. Mitchell with his 18 points. They're trying to chop down the tree. New York for three. No. Rebound Cleveland, and they hold on to it. 2 minutes before halftime. Harden draws another foul. Karl Anthony Towns gets called for that one. First free throw is good. 64-46. Harden now at 11 points, getting ready for his second free throw. And it's good. 64-47. 15-3 run for the Cavs, so they are scoring. Bridges is all over the place. He fades back and gets the shot on a miracle to put I keep wanting to say the Yankees, putting the Knicks up by 19. 66-47. One of the Knicks went down hard on that one for three. Nope. Whistle. Strus gets called for a foul. And Shimei to the line. Gets the first one, puts the Knicks up by 20. And makes a second. 68-47 with 1:05 to go in the half. At the line, Cleveland. First one's good. Makes it 68-48. Mitchell gets that one. Second free throw is good. 68-49. Final minute. Brunson dancing around. Shot blocked. Ball goes back to the Cavaliers. 40 seconds to go. Harden dancing around, and the Cavs lose that one. That's a turnover with 33 and a half left. 9 turnovers in the half for the Cavaliers, which results in 18 points for the Knicks. I keep wanting to say the Yankees. "30 seconds in the half. "20 seconds. No good. Cavs will get the last shot. Shot clock is off. They're going to need to finish out strong in the half. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last shot is no good. And that's going to bring it to halftime. 68-49. A 19-point lead for the Knicks. All righty. Another run to the restroom for me. We'll do halftime stats. We'll take a look at what's going on in the rest of the sporting world, look at the tweets and everything else. All right, let's go over the halftime stats, see where everybody stands, and go from there. Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson. Oh, excuse me. Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, and Karl Anthony Towns all have 10 points. OG Anunoby has 7. Josh Hart has 4. The bench, Landry Shamet has 11. Miles McBride and Mitchell Robinson each have 6. And Jose Alvarado has 4 for a total of 68 points. For the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell has 20. James Harden has 12. Evan Mobley has 9. Max Strus has 5. Again, Jarrett Allen, who is the only starter without any points. And Sam Merrill is the only player on the bench with 3. As far as the team stats, the Knicks are at 52% in field goals, 25 of 48. The Cavs are at 15 of 38 for 39%. 3-point shots goes 10 for 23 for the Knicks at 43%, 7 of 21, 33% for the Cavs. The Cavs are 12 of 13 from the free throw line at 92%, and the Knicks are at 8 of 12, 67%. So it is a 19-point lead, and right now, with a 19-point lead, the win percentage for the Knicks is at 96.4%. The Cavs only have a 3.6% chance, according to ESPN Analytics. So there is that. There is a hockey game going on right now, game 3 between the Canadiens and the Hurricanes. They are currently tied in the series 1-1, but game 3 is tied 2-2. And Shaq is wearing a top hat and dancing like one of the New York City Rockettes. That will be turned into a GIF within 5 minutes as he's singing New York, New York. Oh my gosh. One thing I love about Shaq, he loves to have a good time. One thing I don't like about Shaq, he picks on Charles Barkley too much. Earlier today in baseball, the Pirates beat the Cubs 2-1. The Orioles beat the Rays in 13 innings, 9-7. The White Sox beat the Twins 3-1. The Brewers beat the Cardinals 5-1. The Yankees beat the Royals 4-3, so there's going to be plenty of celebrating in New York if the Knicks pull this one off. The Reds beat the Mets, so, I mean, it is Cincinnati, even though Cincinnati and Cleveland, you know. The Reds beat the Mets 7-2. The Diamondbacks beat the Giants 6-2. The Nationals beat the Guardians 10-12. Wow, that's a double shot loss right now for Cleveland because the Guardians lost by 8 runs. And the Phillies shut out the Padres 3-0. In just about 15 minutes or so, the last game of the day will take place as the Mariners take on the Athletics. Currently, right now, the Rockies and Dodgers are just underway. They're going in the bottom of the first. There's no score. The Astros are putting a hurting on the Rangers right now. In the top of the 8th, it's 9-0. And the Marlins are defeating the Blue Jays 5-2 in the top of the 8th. Taylor Swift came to one of our games. Really? Does that matter? $88 people. Be right back for the second half. They did just show Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, but no Danhausen. So, what's he going to do? Curse them for the NBA Finals now? I doubt it. I'm getting ready to start the third. And the Knicks will start. And they miss their first shot. They get their own rebound. So Knicks going for three. Nope. And Cleveland comes up with a rebound. Alley-oop, up and in. 2 points for Jared Allen, makes it 68-51. New York with a shot. Nope. Cleveland gets the ball back. Harden for three. Nope, it bounces in and out. Rebound goes back to Cleveland. And that's a turnover. New York with the ball. Spinning around. Yep, no good. Rebound New York, up and in. And the Knicks now have 70 points as Hart makes a shot. That is a foul. I also saw Ben Stiller in the crowd. Cavs with the ball. Dancing around. Hook it. Nope. And Strauss will foul. Strauss fouls Anube. Now send him to the line for two. First free throw is good, and that puts the Knicks up by 20. Again, Game 5, Spurs and Thunder, is tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on NBC Peacock. Second free throw is good. Knicks up by 21. Cleveland up under the basket. And Allen makes it 72-53. New York loses that one. It's going to go back to Cleveland. Ten turnovers for the Cavs. And Mitchell's going to get fouled And Mitchell's going to go to the line. Donovan Mitchell at the line. He's getting 3. He was behind the 3-point line. First one will trickle in. 72-54. The lead is 18. Donovan Mitchell's got 21 points. Second one's good. 72-55. And last one is good. 72-56. The lead is 16. Knicks will miss that one, and the rebound will stay. And it's going to go to Cleveland. Ball was last touched by New York. Harden. And that's a turnover. Misses. Rebound stays with New York. Three seconds on the shot clock, New York. 24-second shot clock violation. That's a turnover, and Cleveland gets the ball back. Cleveland bringing the ball up. 8:40 to go in the third. Strus is going to try. Strus got blocked. Ball goes back to New York. Three-pointer from 27 feet. And that's going to give him a 22-point. That's going to give Karl Anthony Towns a 19-point lead. Missed by Cleveland. Back to back three. 22-point lead. Looks like Cleveland's going to call timeout on that one. And as they take a timeout, we take a timeout.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All right, let's take a look and see where everyone is at now. Bridges and Towns with 13 points each. Brunson with 10, Anobe with 9, and Hart with 6. On the bench, Shamet with 11, McBride and Robinson with 6, and Alvarado with 4. 78 points for the Knicks. For the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell, 23, James Harden with 12, Mobley with 9, Strauss with 5, and Jarrett Allen with 4. Sam Merrill, the only player off the bench to score. That's 3 points, and that's 56. I wonder if I throw a tweet out there. Mm-hmm. Another turnover and a big slam home. That makes it 80-56. Anthony Towns makes it 82. It's a 10-0 run for the Knicks. And it could be 12 or it could be 13. Brunson wide open for 3. No rebound, but dunked home. That makes it 84-56. Can the did it again. I keep saying Yankees. I'm in baseball mode. Another turnover. Any chance of the Knicks possibly scoring 100 points before the third quarter ends? And if they're watching in Madison Square Garden tonight, they're going to party. 12-0 run could go as high as 14 or 15 on this play. Double dribble is the call. And what we got? Another foul. Merrill with the foul. Non-shooting. No, Josh Hart with the foul, actually. Karl Anthony Towns playing with his fourth foul. For three, yes. Donovan Mitchell makes it 84-59. Donovan Mitchell's got 26 points. Bridges tries to fire back and misses. Here come the Cavs. For three again. Nope. Turnover, steal. Cavs get it back. Bounces in and out. Foul. Knicks with the ball. Got it. Three-pointer in the corner, 87-59. As Brunson makes that one. Cavs lose that one. Ball goes back to New York. 14 turnovers for the Cavs. And a dunk home. As Shamet makes it 89, makes it the 30-point largest lead of the game. Merrill takes it back down to 28 as he makes it 89-61. One of the most incredible runs, huh? This is that one with less than 4 minutes to go. Quick two there makes it 89-63 as Mobley makes a dunk. Bridges for three. Nope. Ball will stay with New York. Dunk it home. 91-63. 3 minutes to go. As Robinson with the dunk on that one. Cleveland's going to get an and one. 91-65 is the score. 3 minutes to go. And the Knicks will call timeout. All right. Schmidt makes a three-pointer to make it 94-65. And Jalen Tyson makes a shot to make it 94-67. With 2 minutes to go. Less than 2 minutes to go in the third. Fadeaway jump. Makes it 96-67. Brunson gets a shot there. 1:35 to go. And an alley-oop dunk makes it 96-67 from Mobley. Turnover from Bridges. Quick three. No. Bouncing up and in. New York gets it back. 1:05 to go. And foul? A foul is called? Merrill got called for a foul. Okay. Let's see if the Cavs will probably be the first team to give up 100 points in a third quarter game. Makes it 96 with 52 seconds left. Brunson, no. Rebound. Cleveland, 45 seconds left. And that is a steal. 35 seconds left. And the Knicks are just going to hold on to it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Driving in. Just got the rim over the backboard. Cleveland comes up with it. And another turnover. Ball is just going all over the place. And Harden gets fouled with 8.6 seconds left. And it looks like first free throw is good from Mikal Bridges. That makes it 97. Sunday at 2 Eastern, Clash in Italy. And that free throw makes it 98. The commentators finally talk about WWE as the third quarter ends. And the Cavs will get 2 more points to make it 98-71 with 0.4 of a second left. One of them said Rhea Ripley is their favorite. They love mommy. And it looks like Anube fouls. Mitchell's doing an and one. Okay. Free throw is up and no good. And that will end the quarter 98-71. All right, let's take a look at the stats going into the fourth. Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson each have 15. OG Anunoby has 13, and Josh Hart has 6. On the bench, 16 points for Shamet, 8 points for Mitchell Robinson, 6 points for Miles McBride, and 4 points for Jose Alvarado, for a total of 98. For the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell with 28 points, Evan Mobley with 15, James Harden with 12, Max Strus with 5, and Jarrett Allen with 4. Sam Merrill has 5 on the bench, and Jalen Tyson has 2 for 71. As far as the team stats, 36 of 73 for the field goals for the Knicks at 49%, 24 of 59 for the Cavs at 41%, 14 of 31 for the Knicks at three-point range, 45%, 8 of 30 for the Cavs at 27%, 12 of 16 from the line for the Knicks at 75%, 15 of 18 from the line for the Cavs at 83%. And yes, I have my computer on my lap, and I'm propped up with pillows because my legs are hurting right now because I'm driving all day. I gotta stretch out. I can't have them bent. Cleveland with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Even going around, shooting, miss, rebound, New York. Knicks are just passing the ball around, letting the shot clock run down, and last minute 3 keeps the ball in play. Cavs with the rebound. One minute has gone by. Knicks have the ball back. Layup and in, and that's 100 points for the Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns puts the Knicks at 100 points. Mobley stepped out of bounds, so that shot will not count. And the Knicks lead 100-71. At the turnover, Cavs. Anobi fouls Mitchell. Mitchell will go to the line for two. 10:09 to go, and the Cavs down by 29. First shot's good. 100-72 is the score. Second free throw, no good. Knicks recover. Wide open three is good. 103-72. 31-point lead. Knicks dunk it home. 103-74 from Jared Allen. Karl-Anthony Towns makes a driving layup. 105-74. And Alvarado gets called for a foul on shooting. There are a lot of frogs going out outside tonight. A lot of frogs. 9:22 to go. Yankee, yep, I did it again. Every time I'm wanting to say the word Knicks, I'm wanting to say the word Yankees because I'm still in baseball mode. 105-74 is the score. Cleveland will get that as Donovan Mitchell makes it 105-76. Nine minutes to go in the game. For three, no. Rebound New York. That draws the foul. Anobi will go to the line. Strauss with the foul. First free throw is good. 106-76. Free throw is good. 107-76. Back to a 31-point lead. And there's a turnover. And a dunk home makes it 109-76. Cleveland's going to call timeout. That's Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner's on her phone. They call timeout. I call timeout. 109.76 with 8 minutes and 37 seconds left to go.
And now for a taste of things to come.
And my computer has frozen. Okay, good. There it is. I was looking at Twitter to see what was happening on Raw, and then that froze up. Hurricanes and Canadians are tied at 2 with 16:45 to go. Listening to the frogs. Three, no good. Looks like the starters have all been pulled by the Cavs for the last 8-12. Eight minutes to go. That shot is good. 111-76. That's a 35-point lead. A very small "Let's Go Knicks" chant as the New York fans that made the trek to Cleveland are just 7 minutes and 45 seconds away. There's another turnover. Cleveland coming back for three. Nope. Knicks are going to come back up to court. That doesn't drop. That doesn't drop. 7 minutes to go. And a foul is called. There's President Rose of the Knicks, who has made his way down to courtside. At the turnover. It is. Long three. And 6:32 to go. For three. Got it. 114 to 76 as Jordan Clarkson makes a three. And another turnover. And Naquan Tomlin with the foul on that one. That's going to send Dadley to the line. And there's Timothy and Kylie. Kylie with a Coke. And Danhausen wants to sit right between the two of them. Free throw, no good. "53 years since last championship, fifth longest active drought in the NBA." Second free throw is good. That makes it 115 to 76. A 39-point lead. Can they make it 40? For three, no. Rebound New York with less than 6 minutes to go. There it is, a 41-point lead. 117 to 76. As Dadiet makes two. Cleveland answers back on that one, 117 to 78. York misses that one. For three, nope. 5 minutes to go. And Craig Porter Jr. with a foul. James Harden is going to become a free agent. I don't see him going anywhere, honestly. New York for three? No. They get their own rebound. Three? Yes. 120 points for the Knicks. Timothy Chalamet is happy. There's a miss. This is that three. Rebound stays with the Knicks. Takes that three. Got it. 45 points. Spike Lee looking to the crowd. 123-78. Cleveland misses that one, gets their own rebound. Another three. Again, they get that one back. 123-81. And it'll stay New York ball with 3.5 to play. I think the over-under was like 219 for that, so they'll get this one. 2-pointer there makes the lead 40, 123-83. Bryant made that one. 3-pointer, it's good. 126. Less than 3 minutes to go. For three, no. Ball goes back to Cleveland. 3-pointer, it's good. Still 40 points with 2.5 to go. 126-86. And they are seriously taking a timeout. I have no idea why. I really don't. This will be our final timeout.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Oh, the wrestling. Still have a tie score between Carolina and Montreal.
Hi, Cookie.
Instagram. Curse whoever who did get me started on Instagram, I wonder. Finals begin Wednesday, June 3rd. All the way back to 1999, the last time New York got to the NBA Finals. They beat the Pacers. Spike Lee with a palm cam. I'm gonna make that a meme. Spike Lee with a palm cam. Spike Lee with his with a uh, with his phone. Free throw from the Cavs is good. That makes it 126 to 87. Keon Ellis is at the line, and he makes them both 126 to 88 with 2:20 to go. The final 2:20 of the Cleveland Cavaliers 2025-2026 season. As they're down by 38 points. Three-pointer no good. Rebound will stick with New York and get that one. It's now a 40-point game. Ball's just bouncing all over the place. That's a miss. New York with the ball. Just pass the ball going for three. No. Rebound goes to Cleveland. Less than 90 seconds to go. They get a shot there. That makes it 128 to 90. And that's going to go out of bounds. 61 seconds left. Final minute of play. 50. Knicks will get that one. That makes it 130. 45 seconds left. Start spreading the news. Three-pointer there. 120, 130 to 93. Cleveland's leaving today. They're gonna start a party in old New York. Those Ragamuffin shoes. New York is gonna hold on to the ball. They're even going to let the clock run down. They're going to take a violation. 10 seconds left in the game. And it's going to be one final in. And Cleveland's going to walk up, and the clock is just going to run out. And that will do it. 3, 2, 1. And that's the game. And that's the series. Your final score, New York Knicks 130, Cleveland Cavaliers 93. The Knicks are the Eastern Conference champions. Their first appearance to the NBA Finals in 20 years plus. Last time they did it was 1999. Spike Lee there giving props to everybody as they're starting to get ready for the championship trophy. It's not the NBA Finals trophy, but it's the Eastern Conference Final trophy. What is the name of that trophy? The Bob Cousy Trophy. And that'll do it, friends. Let's do the final stats, and then we'll call it a night. Final stats coming in now. As my controllers over there, so I'll just let that play out. Final stats: Karl Anthony Towns, 19 points. OG Anunoby, 17 points. Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson each had 15, and Josh Hart had 6. On the bench, everybody played on the bench except for Jeremy Sochan. The bench players: Landry Shamet, 16. Miles McBride, 11. Mitchell Robinson, 8. Tied with Tyler Kolek. Pacome Dadlet, 6. Jose Alvarado, 4. Jordan Clarkson, 3. And Ariel Hukporti, 2, for a grand total of 130. For the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell, best scorer of the night in starters, 31 points. 15 for Mobley, 12 for Harden, 6 for Allen, and 5 for Max Strus. On the bench, Thomas Bryant with 10, Keon Ellis and Sam Merrill with 5 each. Jason Tyson and Naquan Tomlin each had 2 for 93. So they now await the winner between the series between the Thunder and the Spurs. That's going to do it, folks. It's 10:30 on the East Coast. I've had a long day. I'm very tired. So I'm going to call it a night. And I will see you all next time, whenever that may be. Whether it's for basketball or for whether it's hockey, just stay tuned. Stay tuned to the social media accounts. Any decisions or any announcements will be made there. Congratulations, New York. Now, again, they did it because they were the better team, not because of being uncursed by Danhausen. For now, friends, one team is in. The finals is halfway done. Congratulations to the Knicks. Good night. Stat Boy out.